Hey, good morning. It's Brandi. So I'm on the ferry this morning on my way to work. I live in Western Washington and there's a lot of water here, and ferry travel is really common, yet I still find it very romantic. It's such a peaceful way to travel. It's really special. So I'm on a boat this morning on my way to work. I am a self-employed business owner, but I'm also a mom, and I'm a single mom, and I have an amazing son who is 17. He's a senior in high school. So the fact that he is a senior has me just really thinking about parenting lately, and just checking in with myself, and you wonder, do I have him ready? Have I done well? And I've been thinking about that. I've raised him a lot how my parents raised me, but that was in the 70s and the 80s. Like, parenting is really different now. There are a lot more pressures that parents put on themselves. You've heard of, the helicopter parenting phenomenon. And so I have a lot of friends that are like giving their kids a lot of skills, and I haven't got sucked into that too much. I mean, I've encouraged the things that I see in him, like his music. He's a brilliant musician. This kid can play anything with strings or anything that he can beat on, and he can hear a song once and play it. He's actually pretty genius. And or his tennis, I've encouraged that, but other than that, I'm not running him all over the countryside. Mostly what I've taught him is how to be, which is very similar to what my parents did. The theme in my household growing up was definitely truth. Are you standing in your integrity? Are you speaking the truth? Are you being true to yourself? The difference with then and now, though, one of the big differences is, along with that theme, was to do your best always. And how you do one thing is how you do everything. Okay, there is no way in hell I would teach my kid that now. There's too much now. It's overstimulating. So the big thing I have taught my kid is discernment on what to pursue, what to ignore, what to give your energy to, what to prune. There's no way you could do everything well, because I can't even imagine how many more things there are now in his life that I was not accosted with when I was growing up. So I've taught my kid discernment in those ways. Also, because I'm a single mom, my kid's not always with me. He hasn't always been with me since he was 3 years old. So that discernment comes in there too. Like, just always check in with yourself. Like, how does something make you feel? How does a situation make you feel? If somebody's speaking, I don't care if it's me, your dad, your teacher, does it resonate with you? Do you want to accept that, or do you want to reject that? Just always have your discernment at work. And another aspect of that discernment, which is highly important for him and for so many of us, him especially, because he is an extraordinary empath. He's told me, like, Mom, I know instantly how someone else is feeling. He feels what other people feel. He's very empathetic, empathic, and kind-hearted. So I've taught him discernment about knowing what's yours and what isn't yours. Do you know what I'm saying? Sometimes people try to put things on you that are their issues, not your issues. And if you can be really clear about that, it keeps you from going insane. It just, it keeps you happier and healthier if you can go, oh, that's not mine. That's his issue, or that's her thing. So I've really taught him discernment in that way, and with that, comes personal accountability, and that keeps him empowered. Oh, I hope those are things that he's already exercising and things that are part of his being. Besides that, while the theme of my household growing up was truth, the theme in my household with my son has definitely always been thank you. He was taught to be thankful and to say thank you from the beginning of his life. As soon as he was old enough to draw a picture, if he wasn't able to tell someone thank you in person, we'd do some artwork. Or, he sends a thank you card when he can't tell somebody thank you. My kid thanks me for taking him to school. My kid thanks me for making him breakfast or helping him with his homework. My kid thanks his teachers. He gets it, and that appreciation, it really enhances your life, and people like to know that you appreciate them. So you better believe he sends his grandma a thank you card when he gets Christmas money, and that means a lot to her. Sadly, sometimes Blake is the only one who does that, but that's one of the themes. So those are some of the things on my mind this morning with parenting: integrity, truth, discernment, and saying a big old thank you. So we're underway here, and we'll talk more next time.